I will show you how the accounting cycle works through the example of a business called Rhodes Rackets. The first step of the cycle is to analyze transactions from source documents into debit and credit parts. Here are the accounts and transactions from my business. Here are the two source documents, a check and a memorandum showing transactions from this month. Now we must determine the category and debit and credit locations for these transactions based on the table below. The second step of the title is to record source document transactions into a journal. This is shown in the example here. All transactions are listed in their general account debit and credit as well as the cash effect. The third step is to post journal entries into general ledger accounts. This shows the balance of each other of these accounts from the transactions. Shown in this example are the general ledger accounts from the cash and supplies accounts. The fourth step is to create a worksheet based off the general ledgers. This is where all general ledgers are combined into one large worksheet. The worksheet covers all of my transactions. The fifth step is to journalize and post adjusting entries to the general ledger. This refers to the adjusting entries column of the worksheet. This takes into account consumption of supplies, for example, during a month. I started with $225 worth of supplies, but used $75 of supplies during the month. This is shown through the adjusting entries. The sixth step is preparing financial statements from the worksheet. This refers to the last two columns of the worksheet, the income statement and the balance sheet. These also have their own individual charts. Here are the charts for my Rhodes Racket business. These show up-to-date records of the progress and balances of the business. The seventh step of the cycle is journalizing and posting closing entries. This refers to the bottom of the worksheet where totals are tallied and net income is determined. The final step of the cycle is to prepare a post-closing trial balance sheet. The sheet is my final document in the cycle and shows the final net balance of my company. My company final balance sheet shows my final ending account balances. Now you have seen a visual representation of the accounting cycle through the example of the company Rhodes Rackets.